First, let me briefly introduce the basics of embroidery and the steps involved. As shown in the video, start by taking apart the embroidery hoop and placing the inner ring on the bottom. Place the embroidery fabric in the middle of the inner ring, then clamp the outer ring on top. After positioning the embroidery fabric, tighten the top screw and gently pull the fabric until it is smooth. Take out the needle pack and choose a suitable needle. Take the desired color of embroidery thread from the pack and separate it. The embroidery thread consists of 6 strands. Depending on how many strands you need, we'll use 2 strands as an example here. Hold the thread and with your left hand and pull out 1 strand at a time, repeating this process twice. Next, use a threader to help thread the needle. Insert the threader through the needle eye and then pass the thread through it. Remove the threader from the needle eye, and the threading is done. Tie a knot at the end, and you're ready to start stitching. Take the embroidery fabric, insert the needle from the back, and hide the knot. After finishing the embroidery, flip it to the back and tie a knot. Make a loop, pass the needle through it, and pull tight. Use the needle to help bring the knot as close to the fabric as possible. Next, use the same method to tie another knot. Cut the thread 3 to 5 millimeters from the knot with scissors, and the embroidery process is complete. Next, we'll move on to the stitching techniques for section R1. This section uses 6 strands of thread in 5 different colors: number 453, number 739, number 3817, number 3862, number 935. 6-strand thread number 453. Start from the right edge along the outline and lay the thread straight in one direction. Switch the thread and repeat the steps as necessary. This section uses 6 strands of thread in 5 different colors: number 453, number 739, number 3817, number 3862, number 935. 6-strand thread number 453. Start with the first stitch, which is identical to the flat needle technique. Wrap the needle around to the back and bring it out. Then insert it into the previous stitch hole at the front. Switch the thread and repeat the steps. This part uses 3 strands of thread in 5 colors, number 453, number 739, number 3817, number 3862, number 935. 3 strands of number 453. Bring the needle up through the center of the circle, wrap the thread around the needle twice more, wraps make a larger knot. Then insert the needle back into the same spot. Here note, gently pull the thread straight, as the knot may loosen while tying. Based on the size of the circle in the pattern, increase the number of thread wraps as needed. This will also increase the bead size. This part uses 3 strands of thread in 3 colors, number 739, number 760, number 3817. Using 3 strands of number 739, we begin embroidering from the outer edge to establish the flower's framework. Each thread crosses at the end point of the outer circle, stitching approximately 2 millimeters along the outline using a flat needle. After finishing the outer framework, needle near the center. Here, let's leave some room in the middle for the granulation that follows. Pass through the framework constructed with a flat needle. Returning to the needle exit point, stitch out leaf-like petals. Switching to 3 strands of number 760 thread, start stitching from the center and fill the flower center using the granulation technique. Here we choose to wrap the needle 3 times, inserting it at the exit point. Embroider 3 of these, and you're done. Change the thread and repeat the steps. This section uses 6-strand thread, one color for embroidery number 3862. Exit the needle from the bottom left corner and insert it at the top right corner. Stitch clockwise along the outline, entering the needle. You can repeat the steps. This part uses 6-strand thread with 3 embroidery colors: number 739, number 760, number 317. 6-strand thread number 739. Start by exiting the needle from the outer edge of the circle outline, insert it at the center, then exit again from the outer edge at the top left corner. Wrap the thread around the back of the needle before pulling it through. Next, insert the needle at the center position. Exit at the outer edge, wrap the thread around the back of the needle, and then pull it through. Change the thread and repeat the steps. This part uses 6-strand thread with 5 embroidery colors. 453, number 739, number 3817, number 3862, number 935. 6 strands of number 453. Start by using the flat needle technique to complete the framework first. Switch to 6 strands of number 739. Exit from the right side and pass through the middle of the straight line. Make sure it's in the same direction from bottom to top. There's no need to reinsert the needle, simply loop through all the straight lines continuously until finished. Change the thread and repeat the steps. This section uses 3 strands of thread into embroidery colors. Number 739, number 3862. 3 strands of number 739. Start by bringing the needle out from the top and inserting it at the bottom. Next, continue stitching in the same direction to complete all the zigzag pattern on one side. Exit the needle at the bottom and insert it at the top. For the second stitch, exit at the top and insert at the bottom. Continue stitching in the same direction to finish the other side of the zigzag pattern. Change the thread and repeat the steps. This part uses 3-strand thread with 2 embroidery colors. Number 739, number 3862. 3-strand number 739. Exit the needle at the top right corner. Insert it at the end point of the outline, and then exit at the bottom and nearby. Then insert the needle at the end point again and exit at the nearby top end. Finish with a back stitch. Change the thread and repeat the steps as needed. This section features multiple stitching techniques. Using 3 strands of thread in for embroidery colors, number 3862, number 972, number 310, number 760. Three strands of number 3860 to thread. Embroider the flight path of a small bee along the outline using the flat needle technique. Switch to 3 strands of number 970 to thread and use the flat needle to embroider the body of the small bee. Switch to 3 strands of number 310 and use the flat needle to embroider the stripes on the small bee. Switch to 3 strands of number 760 and embroider the small bee's wings using the chrysanthemum stitch, Dragonfly. Various embroidery techniques are used here. 6-strand thread with 3 embroidery colors, number 935, number 3817, number 992, number 760, number 321, number 816. Use 6 strands of number 935 to embroider the dragonfly's path with the granulation technique. Embroider the dragonfly's wings with 6 strands of number 3817 using the chrysanthemum stitch. Embroider the dragonfly's body with 6 strands of number 992 using the outline stitch. Exit at the head, leaving a short length of thread after inserting the needle. Exit the needle from between the 2 stitch points and gently pull it straight. Change the thread and repeat the steps. Using the same method, embroider the other dragonfly envy to complete the project. Three-strand number 970 to backstitch. Switch to 6-strand number 990 to backstitch. For the subheadings, use 2-strand number 990 to backstitch. Here we'll also be using several embroidery techniques. Let's begin with the puppy. 2-strand thread with 2 embroidery colors number 898, number 3862. Use 2-strand number 898 for the eyes using the granulation stitch, and the nose and mouth using the back stitch. Switch to 2-strand number 3862 for the outline, also using the back stitch. The embroidery technique for the kitten is similar to the puppy. 2-strand number 3862, number 898. Eyes use granulation, and the outline combines back stitch with flat needle. Two-strand number 3862, number 898. For the bear's face, use 2-strand number 3862 with back stitch, and for the outline, use 2-strand number 898 with back stitch. Two-strand number 3862, number 898, number 760. For the rabbit's face, use 2-strand number 898 with back stitch, and for the outline, use 2-strand number 3862 with back stitch. After finishing the outline, switch to 2-strand number 760 and use the satin stitch to fill in the blush, inner ears, and tail. Six-strand thread with 2 embroidery colors number 992, number 739. Use flat needle wound to stitch the divider line. We've completed the embroidery for section R1. Thank you.